Good morning, children. We meet after a long time. Happy to meet you once again. Though Corona is a reality, we have to continue with our studies. It takes time for us to get ourselves freed from the coronavirus and its after effects. The lessons we have to learn in this academic year are simple, comparatively simple, and very easy to learn. But the examination pattern is entirely different. I repeat, the examination pattern is entirely different. In 10th class, you wrote only objective type answers, mainly objective type answers. Even question answers you wrote in 1 or 2 sentences. Intermediate, you have to write paragraphs. Every answer, 2-3 paragraphs. Exactly 3/4 of a page. Yes, you have to write one answer 3/4 of a page. In that way, 8 answers, 4 annotations, 4 short answers, and an essay. 8 into 4, each question carries 4 marks. 32. An essay of 8 marks. 32 plus 8, 40. 2 unseen passages. 5 plus 5, 10. So total 50 marks descriptive answers. Then grammar of 50 marks. Objective type, all grammar answers you studied in 10th class will be repeated. Something more is there that you have learned later. Okay, that is the examination pattern of first year intermediate. I repeat once again, 50 marks question answers etc. and 50 marks grammar. So total 100 marks. You must remember that these answers you must write not in 1 or 2 sentences but in paragraphs. Every answer 4 marks, 3/4 of a page. Essay 1.5 page. So writing annotation might be new to you. Short answer you can write. Essay also you can write. Annotation you have to write in a quite different way. It is unfamiliar to you. Okay, so what is meant by annotate or annotation? Annotate means explaining the passage with the contextual meaning. I repeat once again, explaining the passage with the contextual meaning. Yes, you have to write who told those lines and to whom and when. Who told, to whom and when. That is what you have to explain. You must remember the name of the lesson, the author, from where it is taken, what is the content. So all these things should be written in one answer, 4 marks question. That 4 mark question, you must try to get 4 out of 4, not even 3.5, because 8 questions. If half mark is lost, 8.5, 4 will be lost. Your aim is not to get a pass, but to get 90 plus or even 95 plus. Okay now? So this 4 mark question annotation you must take care. That means prepare very well. You should know the name of the lesson, the author, something about the author, and from where it is taken, where it is extracted, and what is the content, sum total of it. So you must write introduction, first paragraph, explanation, second paragraph, and a conclusion. So 3 paragraphs minimum. It can be in 4 also. Critical analysis. I will explain it later. Okay. Now just to know that the exam pattern is different, you are going to write paragraph answers and an essay. Okay. So there is question pattern of intermediate. So now come to the lesson. So let us take the lesson, first lesson. The first lesson, see, letter to his son's teacher. Yes, the name of the lesson is Letter to His Son's Teacher by Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln needs no introduction. You know him, you might have studied, you might have learned, you might have read. Okay, heard about Lincoln and his achievements, what he did, okay, his contributions, all you know very well, Abraham Lincoln. So I don't need to introduce Abraham Lincoln to you. Okay, so letter to his son's teacher. So he is writing a letter by which he is explaining the kind of education his son should receive. Yes, mark this line. It can be written as an introduction. First line for every answer, annotation of short answer. In this essay, he explains the kind of education his son should receive. What kind of education he wants his son to receive. That is what the content of this letter. In the form of letter, it is an essay written in the form of a letter. Okay, I repeat once again, a third time I repeat, the kind of education his son should receive. That is what he explains to the teacher. Yes, a letter to his son's teacher. Shall we begin? Take the textbook, please. The first paragraph. My son starts school today. The first line. My son starts school today. School means schooling. Schooling means education. Receiving or giving education. Here he receives education. His education begins here. At this moment, at this juncture. Okay, he says that his education, the son's education begins today. The first line, my son starts school today. Yes, he goes to school for the first time. It's a great moment for every father, every mother when his child goes to school for the first time. He'll be worried in a way what kind of reaction he might make, whether he'll be able to accommodate himself, adjust himself to the school where all the students are strangers to him. To him, all are strangers. At home, he was quite comfortable, in a comfort zone. With his father and mother, his family members, he is quite familiar. But he is coming to a new place where all people are strangers to him. Yes, the parents might be bothered whether he would be able to, the child might be able to accommodate himself to the new situation. Yes. Second line, it is all going to be strange and new to him. So it is going to be strange, in a way strange and new to him for a while, not forever. For a while it is going to be strange to him. And see, I wish you treat him gently. Yes, he expects that the teacher should treat him gently. He is expecting a kind treatment from the part of the teacher. So, my son starts school today. It is going to be strange to him for a while, for some time. And I hope, I expect that you would treat him gently. Of course, any father expects that his son should be treated gently when he goes to school. Not for the first time, for per day, every day of the school. So gone are the days when children were given corporal punishment. Ancient times or years before it was there. Now not at all. Because parents do not expect that. They want their children to be treated gently, kindly, softly. So I expect that you would treat him gently. Yes. So he begins the essay by telling that he expects or he is expecting the teacher to treat him gently. Yes. So that is his first expectation. So the first paragraph of the essay, Abraham Lincoln expects that the teacher should treat him gently. It is an adventure. Next line. It is an adventure. What is an adventure? This education itself is an adventure. Life is an adventure. Yes. And that might take him across continents. This adventure, in a way, the adventure of life, he must be able to face and conquer. So life is an adventure which includes many kinds of conflicts, problems and difficulties. So say next paragraph, it is an adventure. Education also is an adventure. Why is an adventure? Because he has to learn how to tackle the problems of life he might face in life. First, maybe small one, then big, bigger, and even the biggest he must be able to face and conquer it. Yes, it is an adventure, the adventure of life. He must be able to meet, face, and of course to conquer. That might take him across continents, which would enable him this adventure by which he would be able to conquer all the problems of life, even cross continents. His life does not limit to the place where he is born. No, he might be able to, he has to travel from place to place, from countries to countries, even cross continents. It does not mean that he is going to cross the continents. It only means that he must be able to face the problems of life and come out successful. Once again, read the line. It is an adventure that might take him across continents. In a way, it is an adventure. This education itself is an adventure. Why? All the adventures probably include. The word adventure itself includes wars, tragedy and sorrow. War does not mean real war, battlefield. It means conflicts of life, problems of life, difficulties. Life is not a bed of roses. There might be thorns and difficulties, problems and conflicts. So the word adventure itself includes what all things? Wars, tragedy and sorrow. So he must be able to face the conflicts of life, problems of life, sorrows and sufferings. So he must be able to face them. This education must enable him to face the problems of life and be able to succeed and be successful. Conquer them and be successful. The word adventure includes what all things that are, there wars, tragedy and sorrow. It means that he must be able to conquer the problems of life and come out successful by this education. Next paragraph. To live this life, yes, to live this life will require, it requires for any person. Life is not so easy to live. It requires faith, love and courage. Yes, to live this life, he needs what all things are required? Faith, love and courage. To live this life, one requires faith, love and courage. So let him get all these things by his education. By his education, he must be able to get all these things that are required, for his life. That is what he expects from the education. So he is expecting several things from the education that he wants to get when he goes to school for the first time. So we cannot finish the entire lesson in one class or in one video. So let us continue in the next video. Thank you.